Hello, my name is Eduard Brazas. I'm the manager of training systems implementation at the company PSS Biologic 7. Since 2019, our company has been creating and implementing various training complexes for small arms and other types of weapons in the armed forces of Ukraine. And today I am pleased to present to you some of our simulator types. I want to present to you our MANPADS simulator Igla. It consists of a model of the MANPADS itself, with a launcher recreated in all the necessary details, a control computer and a TV which displays the necessary parameters for the instructor and everything that the cadet sees in the glasses. The instructor has a menu where he can create different exercises, launch different types of targets, see on the radar what the air situation is, who is flying where, and give instructions to the appropriate cadet. And also, when we launch an exercise, we will see the so-called target impression done it, where you can see whether the target is in the hit zone, so that the cadet understands the aiming procedures, how, where, when you can shoot, and so on. The difference between this simulator and other MANPADS simulator that we have is the ability to configure the missile parameters, because the Igla MANPADS has a quite few parameters that affect the behavior of the missile. There are different types of missiles, and we have recreated all of these accordingly in order to bring the simulator's characteristics as close as possible to the characteristics of specific weapons that are in the service with the units. Now we will run a conditional exercise that we created to see how this simulator works. As you can see, we have two targets. Here you can see the first target is Su-34, the second target is Ka-52. The distance to the feet, the angular velocity, the direction of movement, and so on. And accordingly, here in the impact zone, we can see that yes, they are in this zone. We need to work on them. Okay, great. The first target is the Su-34 hit. Everything is done correctly. The Ka-52 remains, but it is very close. We need to let it pass over us. And accordingly, we work on pursuit. The target is captured, it is in the impact zone, the missile has come out. That's it. The launch was made successfully, the target was hit successfully. Now we can look at the results of the exercise. For each target, for each exercise, we have such statistics that allow the instructor to track progress, regression, that is, the dynamics of how the cadet is learning.